How you structure your content has a big impact on whether AI systems can understand it, extract it, and cite it. That is because AI processes content very differently than a human reader does. First, content gets chunked, meaning it is broken into segments for processing. Second, AI works within limited context windows, so only so much text can be analyzed at once. Third, AI relies on pattern recognition, and your structure provides the semantic cues it needs. And finally, there is extraction. Well-structured content is simply easier to quote. Put all of that together, and the takeaway is simple. Good structure makes your content more citable. In this lesson, we will walk through the content structure principles that optimize for AI comprehension with concrete before and after examples. The foundational principle is the inverted pyramid. Put the most important information first. Level 1 is your core answer or main point. Level 2 is key supporting details. Level 3 is background and context, and Level 4 is any additional information. This works for AI because the main point is encountered first, so even if the content gets truncated, the key information is still captured, and the AI can cite your core claim without needing the full article. Compare two versions of a CRM article. The traditional version buries the lead. It opens with how CRM has been used for decades and the systems that emerged in the 1980s, and the actual answer only appears 5 paragraphs later. The inverted pyramid version opens with the answer, CRM software typically costs $12 to $50 per user per month. Free options like HubSpot exist, and here is how pricing breaks down by tier. Headings create the information architecture that AI uses to navigate your content. Use a proper hierarchy, 1H1 for the main topic, H2s for major sections, H3s for subsections, and H4s for fine details. Beyond the hierarchy itself, there are 3 best practices for GEO. First, be descriptive. Use complete phrases instead of vague labels. A heading like Overview is bad, while CRM Pricing Overview, What to Expect is good. Second, include key terms. The first step tells an AI nothing, but step 1, create your HubSpot account carries the important concepts. Third, make every heading standalone, so it makes sense without surrounding context. A heading that just says, why is useless on its own? Why CRM costs vary by vendor works even in isolation. Every section of your content should be independently understandable. Here is what not to do. A pricing section that just says, as mentioned above, it varies a lot, followed by a features section that says, these relate to the pricing discussed earlier. Neither section means anything on its own. Now the good version. The heading itself says CRM pricing $12 to $50 per user per month, and the section restates the full claim that CRM software for small businesses typically costs between $12 and $50 per user per month, with free tiers for basic needs. It then lists the pricing factors: number of users, feature tier, and contract length. Why does this matter? An AI may extract just one section, and that section must make sense alone. Dependencies on other sections reduce your citability. Structured formats like lists and tables are highly extractable. Use lists for multiple related items, steps in a process, criteria or requirements, and features or benefits. For example, CRM selection criteria work well as a bolded list. Integration capabilities, ease of use, scalability, and mobile access, each with a short explanation. Use tables when you are comparing options, presenting data with multiple attributes, or building pricing and feature matrices. A simple table with columns for CRM, price per user, and best for lets you show that HubSpot free costs $0 and suits startups. Zoho CRM costs $14 for customization needs, and Salesforce starts at $25 for enterprise scaling. These formats help because it is easy to extract specific data points. The relationships between items are clear, and AI can quote tables and lists directly. Clear definitions reduce ambiguity for AI. You can define terms in-line, like writing CRM, customer relationship management. Software helps businesses manage interactions with customers and prospects. Or you can use a dedicated definition block, a bold "What is CRM" heading, followed by a numbered breakdown covering the strategy, the software that supports it, and the data collected, plus a line clarifying the scope of your guide. Definitions help because AI can extract them cleanly and cite them as explanations. The same logic applies to summaries. Add a summary block that explicitly lists what the section covered, with the key numbers included. And use key takeaway callouts, like a bolded line stating that the most cost-effective CRM for small businesses under 10 users is HubSpot Free CRM. These give AI a ready-made, citable version of your main point. Data is one of the most citable things you can publish, but only if you format it well. For a single statistic, state the number, the claim, and the source in one sentence, like 67% of CRM implementations fail due to low user adoption, according to a 2024 Gartner study. For multiple data points, group them under a descriptive heading like CRM Adoption Statistics 2024, bold each number, give each point its own line, and add an explicit source line at the bottom, such as Gartner CRM Implementation Report 2024. So you might list the 67% failure rate, a 29% average sales increase after successful implementation, 47 hours saved per month per sales rep, and an $8.71 return for every dollar spent. This works because statistics are clearly identified, sources are explicit, and each data point is individually citable. Here is a template that ties everything together. Start with a main topic and descriptive subtitle, then answer the main question directly in 1 or 2 sentences. Add a brief overview of 2 to 3 sentences with a bolded key fact, your most citable statistic. Then write your major points as self-contained sections with supporting details and data. Include a comparison table and close with a summary listing your key takeaways with the numbers repeated. Finish with a last updated date and your sources. Quick recap of this lesson. The inverted pyramid puts key information first. Heading hierarchy helps AI navigate. Self-contained sections can be extracted independently. Lists and tables are highly extractable. Definitions reduce ambiguity. Summary blocks provide citable takeaways, and data needs clear sources. You can practice all of this right now on the lesson page at FreeAcademy.ai using the interactive prompt playground, or paste your own content into ChatGPT or Claude and ask it to restructure it with these principles. Next lesson, formatting best practices for maximum AI visibility.